take a while to get my computer. Welcome in. Whenever you come in, welcome to the playback. Ooh, are you disorganized right now, Taurus? Sheesh. I'm a Taurus as well. I'm feeling real disorganized. Welcome in. This is a live for 8/8. So whether you are here or I'm talking to myself right now, that matters not. I'm going to still record. And you'll just watch it on the back end. Tomorrow is August 8th. What year are we in? 2025. And I'm thankful to be here. Hello, Grounded Beauty. Good evening. I feel crooked. Welcome. Hey, Lisa M. JMG87. Her. Hey, everybody. We're going to get right on in. Let me see. I won't even have my mic. See? I don't even have my mic. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Or can you hear me? Oh my God. I'm so out of sorts. I don't have my music on. But I just got up. Okay, good. Thank you, Grounded. I'm about to get some music on real quick, y'all, because I don't want to hear the cicadas. I live in Georgia, so all I hear is bugs chirping. But I hope you're doing well. We're going to get right in. I guess the energy is a little bit heightened right now because, baby, we finna get in. When I say get in, get down, that's what we're about to do. I first need to put on some music. Who am I feeling today? Let's do a fellow Taurian brother at Lansing. Killer Mike. Grammy Award winning. Killer Mike. If you know, you know. He's actually the only celebrity that I've ever asked for a picture with. I live in Atlanta, so I've grown up seeing celebrities. Killer Mike. And I found out afterwards that he's a Taurus. And this was years before his Grammy. So let me see. Let's do. But y'all, we're finna get in for this 8/8 Lions Gates. It happens to be my great grandmother's birthday too. So I come from royalty. She died when she was 88 on 8/8. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Hey, y'all, welcome in. We about to get right on in. I had to get my music right. I hope you're doing well, feeling good. Let me know if you can hear me well, because y'all know I'm good for muting the thing. So let me just be very careful. Hold on, y'all. Okay. We still cooking with grease. But I hope you're doing well. We're going to get in. If y'all got questions at the end, we can do that. But we're going to, whether I'm in here talking to myself or not, baby, I'm feeling real vibey. And I'm really feeling like I'm going to get some answers today. I don't know about you. What is my password? And I want to, this might be too loud. Oh, hey, y'all, 27 of y'all, period. Let's go. Hey, Cindy Gray. That's my girl. Not toxic player. Is that you, ex-husband? I'm just playing. Or am I? Oh, good, y'all hear me. Huh. Toxic player. And you comment a lot, toxic player, too. Oh, y'all, look what's up on my screen. If you know, you know. Never mind. Let's close it up. So, y'all, we're going to get right in today. Tomorrow is 8/8. It is Lions Gate, from my understanding. To me, it's just significant because of the 8th. But to a lot of people, and what the real meaning is, which I looked it up today, to be honest with you, because I'm 100 like that, it is when the sun, which is in Leo, aligns with the star Sirius. Okay, the brightest star, one of the brightest stars, if I'm not mistaken. So, y'all, it's a powerful time. The sun, we know, is in Leo, and Leo is represented by what? The sun. So, oh, and look what the candles say, energize. So, we about to get in. Huh. I found some new cards, and when I was getting them together, look what came out, y'all. So, this might be significant for y'all. Passages and palmistry. So, this is a deck called something with the doors. All of them have doors from around the world. And the passages one says, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. That's that one. And then this other one says palmistry. And I'm not saying you gotta be into that or not, but it says fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth till the sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition. And that's the door for that one. So I don't know if it means something for you. It might have been a personal note for me, but let's see what we get, Taurus. Where am I? Got you one better. I got you one better. Let's do. And see, I'm an April Taurus, so this my thing right here. See this? Diamond. That's me. Yes, vibes. The vibes are good. We're gonna get one of these first, Taurus. I have so many things on this desk, but do I have the book for this? You know when you clean up and you think you clean up too well? Kind of sucks. All right, Spirit. Well, I'm a pivot. I used to play basketball. Let's do this one. I just found these, and I haven't seen these in years. So this is some type of like southern deck with funny little sayings. It be up in that business though. If you watch Neo Tarot uses these, but I've had these for years. Let's see. Holy Spirit, thank you for allowing us to be here. What messages for Taurus? 8-8 portal, Lions Gate. It's actually been open since July 26th, but the height of it is 8-8. Let's see. Honey Child, number 2. And what does Taurus rule? The second house. Honey Child, abundance. First word. Come on, y'all. Listen. Listen to me. Well, not me. Listen to my voice, but it ain't me. If y'all really, really can feel my spirit, you know I don't just say stuff. I never would, okay? Because I don't want to get in trouble. But you can ask my best friend in the chat, Sydney. I've been telling her it's something big about to happen for me. And I don't know what it is. But I know it's going to be huge. And I'm getting myself ready for it. And we talk so she can tell you. She ain't going to tell you because she a Virgo. She private. Okay, stop laughing, girl. But it's true. Fertility, belief, growth, warmth, beginnings, and in your prime. This does not mean that you have to be bearing a child. But for this to be your first card out, and the first word is abundance. And just like in the South, they say, honey child. Like, oh, I'm so country. I can't even think of the alternative today. I'm about to say child, but that's the same as honey child. Whoopie, that's kind of like girl or friend or like, I don't even know how to say it, but I think y'all get it. So there is a glowing in essence. Look how the sun is coming from behind this image's back. It's not even rising. It's staying centered. More something else on fire. What we got? Number 36, hotter than blue blazes. Oh my God, Taurus. Oh my God. Passion, sensuality, chemistry, longing, an instant crush. This could be for love, obviously. It could also just be for life. It could be for wow. Some of y'all could be 36, 63. You could be born on the 3rd or the 6th of May, of course. Ooh. We gotta take it. Fixing 2, number 7. Fixing 2. See, I take it even a step countryer. We say finna. There's no fixing 2. We say finna. I'm finna get this. I'm finna get that. Does that sound weird? Yeah, grounded. Like, you see the cards are just the cards, and I'm feeling them. It says, go get it. Required and inspired action. Now is the time. Readiness, follow through. This is not the time to pussyfoot. This is a time for foot on gas. Foot on gas. So we know that we're the Empress. Taurus, Libra are the Empress. And of course, the Empress is represented by sometimes a pregnant woman. And then for this to be the second card, and we are ruled by the second house, Taurus, oh my God. I wish I had more words like in my vocabulary. I have to figure out how to, I got to start back reading. but I don't even know if I could ever put into words how I feel right now. This energy is so powerful. Y'all, there are thousands of tarot readers, online, offline. And some doing it for real and some aren't. Either way is none of my concern, because I know what my intentions are. I have to tell you. And we haven't pulled the cards. I'm so confident to say this, and we haven't pulled the cards. The cards are going to confirm what we're saying right now. But what the divine one is saying right now through me. A lot of people are online saying, this is the time. All the readers are like, this is your time. And for some people, that is their time. That's right for them. And then others of us, we like, how many times y'all gonna say that shit? I need the watch that you're wearing, because I don't see the time. Where is the time? When? And I can't guarantee that if you're here that you are meant for this message. However, for the people who are in here, this is the true crossing over. I promise you. Many of you are into spiritual practices. Many of you are questioning things in a different way. I know that I am. But there is growth here. So let's get some of these quartz. Let's get some of these cards. Are you a reader? Yep. Because the two cards that came out first, the reason why, and maybe you can see it. Let's see. You see this kind of like brown hue right here? Something spilled on the card, because these have been in a bag, and there was some type of oil in the bag too. It spilled on the card. So I pulled these out to wipe them off. And those were the two that came out. Passages and palmistry. So a lot of you are delving into getting more comfortable with spirituality of it doesn't matter what it is. It could just be different from what you've been used to, or maybe it's different than what maybe your comfort level might not have been there, but as you've grown, you feel more comfortable doing things. Whatever that is for you, I don't know. And if it don't fit, you must have quit. Okay. But, Holy Spirit, we thank you. Divine guidance, wisdom, understanding, acceptance. Excuse me. Six of Swords. Not my voice wanting to this is the transition card. This is the change card. This is the moving over card. This is the accepting card. This is the leaving behind card. This is the fuck what you heard card. This is, okay, I used to talk about you and say, hey, what you do to me? This what they did to me. Now I just, when people say your name, I say, who? Oh yeah, I remember them. God bless them. Any failure, bitterness, exhaustion, any type of victimization, dead, done, over with. Dead, done, over with. Two sword cards out for the first two cards. So there's a lot of thinking, contemplating, overthinking even. About a betrayal. Over with, dead, done. If you want your life to thrive, you have to let it go. Whatever it is, whoever did it, you have to let it go. Because think about yourself as a balloon. If you are a balloon with helium in it, it is floating. If you have a string, you're holding on to it, and it's keeping the balloon from flying away. But if you cut the cord, the balloon will float. The balloon will float into the sky to where you can't see it anymore. It'll pop and land somewhere else down the road. But you have to cut the cord first. Whatever happened, whoever did it, let the divine universe that keeps the score. Sometimes I wish they didn't know my score, but they keep that score. Okay. So whenever, wherever, however, the divine one chooses to allow someone to reap whatever they've sown, that is none of your business or mine. We have to cut the cord so that we can go. I will not cry on this live. It is time to let it go. Because what's here, what's promised here. Oh, man. Why didn't I bring tissue? Many of you is like afraid to soar somehow, but it's still growth because it's a Knight of Pentacles. So, out of all the nights, if we're going to get a little flighty little night, at least it's going to be the most reliable flighty little night. So some of you may have been conservative in your way of living before, in the sense that you live a very modest lifestyle, or you don't try to shine too much. That Taurus definitely doesn't usually like to be the center of attention. We want to make the money as the director in the back, but I don't got to be the actor. At least most of the Taurus I know. Sometimes you might catch us on the, but this Knight of Pentacles is saying that there's a slow and steady motion. Some of you are looking for something more reliable, something more practical, whether that's a tangible thing, a career. It's like you just feel like you've been moving so slow, and it's okay, because Taurus does represent the tortoise and the hare, and the tortoise in the tortoise and the hare. Taurus represents the Taurus. You get what I'm saying? Retrograde a couple more days. But when I tell you, baby, this retrograde, I said, Lord, whatever your name is, what is going on here? I mean, wow. I don't know how it's been for y'all, but my God, I'm learning these lessons, and I only failed like 1 or 2 because I realized this is all happening for our response, to see how we respond, to show ourselves how we've grown or not. Lord have mercy. It's been. Hey, Doc. Hey, MCWNA. Man, this has been the most growth I've had in the last, oh God. But this retrograde right here, baby, my word. Back to this. You got the Page of Pentacles reverse next. A lot of you are underachieving, intentionally underachieving. Because there's a fear to do what you know you're called here to do. You got Libra energy with Justice, and Capricorn right underneath with the Devil. The Divine One is not going to keep letting you get away with hiding this, burying this talent. And I mean this in the most respectful way. They done called you a fool here a couple times. Page of Pentacles reverse. Foolish ways. It's funny because I grew up in a time where you couldn't say fool. If we said fool, that was like a curse word. So me and my older sister, we say loof. Even to this day, we say loof, just fool backwards. Okay, because we're going to get what we need to say out. Okay, Christianity, you're not going to hold me down. I'm just playing, y'all. So y'all be like, oh, let me click off. She do got the devil in her hand. I mean, I might be projecting. You say you next. Oh, hey, Mayo. Mayo. But Justice is here. This is a card that is represented by Venus, of course, and our sister sign, not sister sign, our fellow Venusian energy, Libra. You're not going to be able to get away with using addictions, obsessions, over obsessions, dependencies to skew the scale. Some of y'all might step on your scale, or you stepped on your scale recently and the battery like doesn't work, so get those little dashes on it, but it doesn't actually come on. You're not gonna be able to cheat the scale anymore. That might be with weight too. I've been working out, y'all, because I got a little soft. So I've been going to the gym. It's free at work, so why not? But there's no more getting away with playing easy. That's not what I wanted. Playing small. That feels better, but that ain't quite it. But you get what I'm saying. Playing small. Listen. I really am getting the feeling that this is we know in tarot that the major arcana represent basically God's will for our life, the things that we can't change. The other cards, you can kind of make some choices, have your own free will, blah blah blah. But the excuse me, oh, this came out again. Justice. The major arcana are like, you can't do nothing about this. You got to just hold on. That's what this whole reading feels like. It feels like if you're here and this is resonating at all for you, you can't escape this. For some of you, you've even been investing, whether it's actually investing. That's not my first mind, but you sowed a seed a while ago, and even when you thought that it wasn't growing, just who you are, Taurus, at your core, you still watered the investment. You still made sure it was in the right. I might not come over and talk to you every day, little plant, but I'm gonna set you up, and even though nothing's happening, I don't see anything. Just because I'm real like that, just because I'm me like that, just because I'm Taurus like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and just sprinkle a little water on you. Let a little sunlight in, just in case. Ooh! Taurus. Some of y'all, listen. Wow. Some of y'all are, okay, some of you are being invited. That's the word I heard. Invited to have more live plants in your home, or you might like that. But Taurus, many of you are walking into domestic harmony. You have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Stability and security. The house that you thought you never could afford because the market is so whatever, it's all there. For some of y'all, it's a reconciliation. If you don't want it, shut up. Just act like you don't hear me. 10 of Cups and 6 of Cups. This could be once someone gets their childlike fervor. Y'all know, because who says fervor? I don't think I've ever said fervor. Hey, Ashley Ray, or La Ray. Hey, girl. Wow, Taurus. Stop and smelling the roses. Look how their arms are up in acceptance and in invitation of this thing that they've been working so hard for in the distance. Kids are doing what the kids do. They're sitting there playing, oblivious to whatever. Because guess what? Even when the kids, when the hands weren't up, when the heads were down and things were rough, the kids were still right here playing. The kids don't really know what's going on. The kids have that youthful innocence. And the 6 of Cups also talks about innocence. Look, it's the card about past life connections. It's a card about, of course, like I said, reconciliation, but it's the card of children. It's the card of being playful. So the Divine One is asking that you come up out of the head, is really cut the cord on that string that we were talking about earlier. Let the balloon fly free. And God is always here to catch you. So if you are cut, somebody's birthday may be April 21st too. I'm thinking the last time I did that, I bought the big 21. It was my mom's 21st year of her passing away. And that was in 2021. And I just remember cutting, oops. Oh, I love this song. Oh, y'all, I love this song. Let's see. Killer Mike, Shed Tears. I want you to go listen to it. And y'all can see that I'm black. So this doesn't mean that nobody can watch it. But if you're not into that kind of sound, whatever, don't watch it. But it's a powerful song. Then I grew up in church heavily, so it's got a gospel feel to it. Crazy. Killer Mike, Shed Tears. Thank me later. Thank me later. Just listen to the words. Wow. I'm gonna have to rewind this one back. But now I forgot where I was, so let's move on. Y'all can remind me if you remember. Oh, you April 21st grounded? Oh. What do we got? Aren't you precious? Look at his face. Aren't you precious? Suffering fools. We said spirit. If you been here, we just said spirit. Somebody's being foolish. Somebody's going to be foolish, not make the decision. They're going to let themselves be tethered. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The 21 balloon for my mama. That's what it was. You're allowing yourself to be tethered down. If you're the type of person that reads between the lines more often than not and come up with your own conclusion, this for you. Number 14. Aren't you precious? No. Don't be foolish. Don't read between the lines. Take what people say at face value. And if you don't understand, ask for clarification. Y'all, look. What's in here talking about? Oh, you laughing at that face? I know, right? Aren't you precious? Bitch. Y'all, a balloon on the stream. Bless your heart. Number 6. Friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness. Like we said earlier, the balloon, once it's cut and it floats away, it doesn't go into space, of course. It pops and it lands somewhere else. And the vision that I got is cutting the balloon for my mom, the number 21, and it going. And I'm like, I wonder where it'll end up. But wherever it ended up is where it's supposed to end up. It could have ended up in the trees, tangled up. I don't know. I doubt it because it was in the act. I got a video of it. But whoever created us, whatever they're called, we won't argue about the name. I don't know. I just say, I cry out to the one, the boss hog. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with my ego about what your name is. I don't know. But I pray out and cry out to continue to be y'all know I'm a G. Hey, Audrey. Oh, man. Wow. You are worthy of all of God's blessings. And the things that you've gone through so far do not feel like a part of the ultimate plan. It doesn't feel right. Excuse me, y'all. It's kind of like labor if you're a woman and you've ever had a child. The very end where the child is crowning is the most unbearable part, but it's the end for the most part. But it feels so wrong. It feels so wrong because It is out of this world. If you've ever done it, I've done it twice. And I even had medicine at the end with mine. But to birth a child, even if you haven't, I hope you can understand what I'm saying when I say right at the pinnacle of the creation of the thing, like this card said in the very beginning. Welcome in if y'all just came in. So I just put on my glasses because I'm having a little. Okay. The things that you've gone through up to this point. Not my eyelash coming off. I don't know where it went. Look. I done cried my eyelash off, baby. Oh my goodness, that's funny. The things that you've gone through up to this point are absolutely here to point you in the direction of your highest good. Is crowning right now. The child is crowning. Your first card out is this. So no matter what you... See, we got way too much going on. No matter what you consider yourself to be, I don't get into the pronouns, okay? Anybody can birth this abundance and this fertility. If you are just coming in here, you got to rewind it back, because, yeah, 11:11. It's crowning. And it feels completely wrong. It feels completely out of line with what you believe you should be having happening or would have had happened. It feels completely like, no, this, I have to be dying because this doesn't, why is this hurting so bad? Why is this hurting so bad? But eventually, you're able to bring Earthside, the creation that you've held within for so long. You're able to bring it out. And right when it's time to come out is sometimes the most painful things happen. We have to accept that in this life, this is what God has been working with me on lately. You have to accept that within this life, we only have so much control. There are going to be things that are going to happen that we are not going to feel good about, that we are not going to love or enjoy. But we got to put enough tools in our toolbox. So that means every test you pass, you get a new tool and you put it in your toolbox. And then once you go along in life and the things happen. Oh, I've been through this before. This is what I'll use. Okay. This is what I should have used last time. So let's see if it'll work this time. Oh, this time, a little less. Okay. Last time it was more powerful, but it's been in my bag for a little while. So I got to put a little something else with it. All right. I got a little nut in the boat right here. All right. This will work. All right. And then you fix it. You've been there, done that. But if you're not learning the lessons, the toolbox is empty. And you're just walking along with nothing when something comes up. Living paycheck to paycheck, the tire burst. Now you get evicted. Because of, small little things like that. We got to get our stuff in order. Oh, God, that all started with a balloon. What I was saying before I started to cry, the balloon for my mom and for you and for all of the hopes and dreams that we all have housed in this container, if you will. If we allow the things that are holding us back to be detached from us, from you, from me, you. If we allow those things to be detached from us, we will soar. And there is no need to worry about if you pop down the road on Bankhead, if God is not going to be there to catch you fall. Yeah, I know it seems unfair. See, universal energies, we made it up God to have emotions, if you will. And I hope y'all follow me. If not, it's okay. But this is my experience. What does it say? You keep seeing 777. Yes, it feels like death, like my mom was on. I felt like, yeah. She's been giving you messages. You have no choice but to feel her every day. You are her. You are her. So when she passed on from this body, see, people, we get it messed up and we think that we're human. No, we are a spirit first. And the spirit cannot be weighed, nor can it ever die. The body perishes. My friend and I were just talking about this, and I don't know if she's still in here, but we're talking about how a lot of people, if you can in your state, they're getting put right into the ground versus being put in a casket, because a video that we were watching saying the earth learns from us as we are buried. It takes in our body. Like it says, from ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And from God we come, and to God we return. Where do most people get buried? In the ground. So as we are buried, the earth takes in our body, our spirit, our experiences, and it learns. It learns from us. But of course, we're typically buried in caskets. So whatever, I know all the people I know have been. My sister's Muslim, so she's going to not be. But I think it's so beautiful that we are earth signs. We are the God within that everybody's seeking outwardly. All of the things that we're looking for, we have them inside. So we make God a fair or unfair entity. But there's no respecter of person. The universal energies is going to do what's in the best interest for everyone involved. And sometimes you not getting the job is because someone else truly needed it more than you. Even though you feel like you needed it more, there was someone else who needed that job more. Uh-oh. I have to call my girl back. My oldest. Matter of fact, she'll be 21 coming up here in November on Thanksgiving Day. Speaking of 21. You have to understand that once you let go, once you allow yourself to be untethered, and you allow yourself to float free, the divine one will be there to catch you fall. When we go through these challenges, like my good sis Audrey right now, like I said, 25 years this year. It's 25 years for my mom. She died. She was 35 years old. So I feel your pain. I was 14 years old. And I'll be 40 next year. And I can't even believe that I made it, because the pain is so great. But I promise you and anyone else that's grieving for whatever reason, it could be the death of a person, a death of a relationship, an idea, really, because that's really what we're mourning, the ideas, the memories we thought we were going to be able to make, because we believe that everyone really will be here forever. And it's just simply not true. It's one of those things in this life that we just got to contend with, that we don't love. Either they're going to get a call or we will. And that's just real shit. So this 8-8 portal, this Lions Gate portal, some of you might be into movies, watching movies, or might work in film or something of that capacity. But this Lions Gate portal is opening up for you to become who you are. It's an actual portal, how we said in the very beginning. If you've been here, if you've been here, you heard me say the sun is not rising. When I said that, I'm like, God, why you want me to say that? Okay. You're not going to follow up with nothing? No, because it's a follow up right now. This is the portal. Taurus, this was your first car out. Do y'all understand, overstand? I need you to feel me. Oh my God. This person is pregnant with possibilities, with a crossing over, a stepping over, a stepping into. This is a portal. That's why it's not the sun rising. It's an open portal that is right at your height, just enough for you to step into it. Even with your big belly full of goodness, you still can easily step right in. Have any of y'all seen that lady who talks to the trees on TikTok? And the tree like come close to her face, and people be saying that she like got strings on it and stuff. Anyway, this is a crossing over, a stepping into, an invitation. It is truly a once in a lifetime opportunity. And this doesn't mean there won't be other opportunities. But why keep missing opportunities? How many of us have missed opportunities and some stuff from back in the day we still feel played by because we missed an opportunity just because it's gonna come. That's why I said the universal energies are not sensitive like us. They are not like, they didn't come to mass or church on time. We gonna dock 5 points and we gonna take off 5% of their blessings. The universal energies are giving what's best for you in the time that it is, and it might feel absolutely agonizing for you in this moment, like not getting that job that you just swear you need and believe you need. Somebody else needs it more. So whatever's happening to you, there is something in opposition to your pain that's good for someone else. Does that land with y'all? When something happens for you, it is someone on the other side that has the opposite situation. Just like when you get the job, you realize that other people didn't. So, okay, somebody please tell me you're following me. That's not how the universal energies work. They're not doing it like that. They're going based off of where the things are aligned for you in that moment. And it doesn't feel good. I promise, I understand it doesn't feel good, but especially for my sis Audrey and anyone else grieving any type of pain, it gets greater later if you cut the string. If you cut the string and allow yourself to soar, you will be caught. You're going to go really high. And I personally really don't like heights. Just looking at somebody standing on the edge of a cliff make me want to faint. Who is this? Audrey. Oh, wonderful. So many things. I believe the intensity of the trials or the challenges that come, especially during a retrograde, they are so transformative. Because the retrograde is there to not do bad things to you, but to just give you a litmus test for where you are to see if you're really ready to soar. To see if you're really ready. Are you really ready? You've been saying you're ready. You've been thinking you're ready. But then when that thing happened, you responded like this. No. Or that thing happened and you responded like this. Yeah. Because there's no failing in the university of the universe. You just gonna keep taking that mom this life or the next. Like, come on now. I survived the death of my husband, who was my oh, Lisa, I'm so thankful that you have. Like, most people can say that they've survived someone transitioning, but the spirit never dies. Native Americans say there's no death, only a change of worlds. And the spirit is weightless. You weigh somebody before they pass, right before they pass, and after they pass, they're going to be the exact same size if you weigh them right then. The spirit, when the spirit leaves, it doesn't take any weight with it. You can't cut anybody open and see their spirit. It's this body that has to go back to the earth, like we said before. It has to go back to the earth to learn from us. And I'm so proud to be an earth sign. But as we're buried and our bodies go back from whence it came, It's learning over the generations. So when things, whether people come back as different things or as different people, but this vessel, this flesh, there's an end to it for all of us. And I just, that's just so strong. And it doesn't have to be accepted fully right now, but just every so often, as much as you can, push yourself a little bit, but get used to the idea that this thing is really temporary, y'all. Our ego tricks us into believing that we'll be here forever. It is time to live. The investments have been made. The mistakes have been made. Some of the mistakes you learn from, put a tool in your toolbox. Some of the stuff you didn't learn. And you have a baby at 18. And then you turn back around and have another baby at 36 with a different man, but the same man. That's my story. So I got a 21-year-old and a 3-year-old. I thought I learned the lesson. My ego said, you learned, girl. Oh, okay, girl. I got married this last time. And because that pride always cometh before the fall, baby. And all that to say, the mistakes have been made. There's nothing we can do about them. Even if the divine could go back and change the past, I've never seen them do it. I've seen them change your future. But as far as going back and rewriting the past, I've never seen it. So if they not doing it, I don't think you can either. Oh, your daughter will be 15. Oh my goodness. Oh, 15. Wow. Ooh-wee. I'm remembering myself as a 15-year-old. Wow. It's time to live, y'all. Like, this thing is not forever in this flesh. I wonder what I'm gonna come back as, or what I've been. What have I been before? Where have I been before? I saw soulmate. Whoa. I saw lust, thrills. Oh. Some of y'all into some kinky stuff. Let's see. Oh, my shoulders are so tense. My Lord. That was way up here. I wonder if I've been like this the whole time. Wow. Be aware of your body. You know, shimmy your shoulders. Just be aware. Ooh, wee. Gosh. Ooh, Holy Spirit, messages for Taurus. Somebody speaks Spanish. When I just said Taurus, I feel like I said Torres. Taurus. Obsession and vacay. Some of you are focusing on taking a break. So, this is what it is. A lot of y'all may not have the money or the time, or you feel you don't have the money or the time right now to even do a vacation. So y'all doing a lot of daydreaming. But daydreams, okay, can you, if somebody went into your brain, can they see your thoughts? No, they can't say, oh, there's the word the, and there's the word she. They can't see your thoughts. So thoughts are a picture of what's possible if it aligns with what's meant for you. It's like a negative, like back in the day, the pictures, how they used to be on the little brown strip, the negative, and you can hold it up and see the actual image, but then you had to take it into the dark room and develop the picture. Oh, Taurus. I gotta just, this feeling I have right now, I don't know what's like, is so much. What's buzzing? Something just buzzed. I don't even have anything over here that buzzes. Oh God. Let me just, and look, it's 9:21. That 21. What's up with that 21? 21, 21. I don't even know towards where I'm going. I don't know if somebody's dealing with like anxiety, but all of a sudden I feel like super anxious. The daydreams, that's what we were, the daydreams. So that image is an imprint somewhere. So if you can dream it and it's in alignment with the will of God, the will, the will, WHEL, if it's in line with the will, that imprint, that daydream is really going to become something. If you do it with enough feeling and then you do your action, whatever is required of you from the divine, you make the sacrifice. Like this says, you make the sacrifice and you do what's required, that thing will become tangible. It literally has to happen. It has to happen. And everything here has promised you abundance, growth, but it says you have to believe. There's a meaning. The divine is giving you these challenges as a gift. It doesn't feel like a gift, but it's a gift, because once you get over these things or you work through these things, whatever these things are, the other things that come, they won't feel as challenging, because you'll have a confidence built up because you got through that other thing that you just swore you never would. And once you get through that thing, the other stuff that comes, it's like a bullet to a bulletproof truck. It's just a ding. It's not penetrating. It just, a little scratch. All right. Put a little lotion on that. Okay. That's it. You're able to step into, and the things that you're going through, they feel off-centered. Oh, Rose, you say you love daisies? Oh, hold on. What is that? Okay. Oh, okay, Miss Lisa. My nose is itching. Pardon me. Oh, y'all. Lord have mercy. Past life connection. Someone with a heavy influence from a past life is with you. It literally says this right here on the card. You have guidance. You have those on the other side. There have to be an army on the other side. The people that we feel we've lost in this life are really soldiers on the other side. Backstage passes, if you will. Your inner circle. That person passing you a note in class. They're giving you the answers. They're there to give you the answers. So it doesn't feel good now, but that person that you're believing, or some of these people are coming to you and you don't even have any. These are your ancestors the people that came before you, that you generations ago, that you'll never be able to find out about on paper. But it doesn't even matter who it is. They're connected to you from a past life, and they're here with you, and they're having a heavy influence on what's happening in your life right now. So it doesn't feel good on this side, but just like we said before, on that other side, it's a positive. Them being on the other side is a positive in your current life right now, even though it doesn't feel good in the present. It's still that's beneficial to you. What is buzzing? My phone, I'm on. Oh, this is still connected to the Bluetooth. So my daughter texting me is coming through on this. I'm like, what is buzzing? What'd she say? Oh, let me text her back. Okay, I was just typing with my my non-dominant hand. We got to do that too. It helps our brain grow. Oh, that's why it's taking me so long. Let me tell her, call you. Oh, this is hard, y'all. We got to start doing stuff with our non-dominant hand. Oh, that takes so much brain power. Okay, I don't know if y'all was able to hear me when I was talking, but sorry, I was texting my daughter. I was doing it with my left hand, my non-dominant hand, and it took so much brain power. Start doing stuff with your non-dominant hand. Send a text message. Eat your food. Ooh, that was so hard to do. My brain just wasn't, I was like this. Taurus, this is beautiful, man. I don't know if you've been here since the beginning, but if you haven't, rewind it back. Whoa, this Lion's Gate is, God willing, not our last one that we'll see. However, if we live for another 100 years or not, this time right now that we're in is once in a lifetime. I start my astrology class next month and I'm so excited. Oh man, Holy Spirit, messages for Taurus. Release, expansion, putting in the work. Release. Oh man, it's washed out. Release. We said in the very beginning, if you are just coming in, welcome in, rewind it back. This is one for the ages. Cut so that you can soar. You're going to land somewhere different. That's guaranteed. You're going to land somewhere different. But it is so worth the release. This says releasing grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. Where's the other ones I had? Oh, right here. Expansion. And we're going to take these in the order that they came. Expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. You release. You expand. I got good news and bad news. What you want first? I'm going to give you the bad news first. There's always a new level. Once you get to the one level, there's going to be a new one. You're like, boy, gonna be walking on water around that bit soon. How many more levels? You're going to expand and then you're going to be required to do so much more. Somebody like Rose, I just was talking about that the other day. New devils. Like they say, more money, more problems. New levels, new devils. You release. You expand. And you keep expanding. And it's really it really is someone's life's work to be the builder of the path for others. We don't have any say. You don't have any say. And if the person walks the path, you're just the construction worker. You're the constructor of the path. So many of you started out with the path being your back and people walking over like, damn. But even as a kid, you knew that you had something different. Whether it was just different from your family or just something different inside that you didn't even know how to express. But yeah, this is huge, Taurus. From the very beginning, if you weren't here last time, honey child number 2, you, the second house, Venus, the Empress, fertility, growth, abundance, walking through this portal. This is the 8-8 portal. The divine is even gracious and merciful enough to make the portal at your, like, at knee level, so you can actually get in there. Cause I know my knees be like, oh, sometimes like, oh, all right, I'm still young, but baby, I felt that. Even gracious enough to give you a helping hand, like, step on my foot. Let me help you get in here. Man, listen. If this for you, baby, congrats. If you just getting in here, take it on back. You just heard them crack. Heck, you know, Miss Rose. Yeah, that people pleasing stuff is one of the quickest ways to get you in some trouble, for sure. Let's see. Before we go, y'all, does anybody have? I don't want to. Do I want to? I will answer some yes or no questions with my dowsing rods. If y'all got some. This thing is so interesting. You say a quick prayer. I feel that. I feel that. Lisa. For Lisa, is that man her soulmate? No. Far from it. And the reason why I say that is because the first thing I heard, because I hear before these say whatever they say. I don't know if you were in here earlier, Miss Lisa, when we were just talking about how people transition and how the spirit or the soul, it never dies. I don't know if your soul can have just one mate. As vast as the soul is, can it just have one mate? So I encourage you to continue to find ways to love on yourself. The mate that's for your soul in the time that it's okay. I know let me see. The mate that's for your soul in that time, whatever time that is, whenever the stars align for you, whenever you've shown that you're ready for it, that soul's mate may be your last one for this lifetime, or it might not. But be open to love. We haven't met all the people in the world that there are to meet. Yeah. And keep doing it. You loving yourself already, keep doing it. Because we get nothing before time. If babies were to come out with teeth, and even their babies don't have knees when they're born. Their babies are born without kneecaps. Because they don't need them yet. So as they're growing to start walking. Hey, Michelle. Oh, Miss Michelle. I think Miss Michelle, are you the member? We got a member, y'all. Membership's gonna definitely be going up. I put one video up there that I had in my phone. I think I got some more in there, Miss Michelle. I can go back to the archives and put some old videos. I record a whole bunch of videos that never make it on here. Some of them breaks I be on, I don't record some videos. I just don't upload them. Anyway. So I encourage you to continue to love yourself, and the mate for the soul that you have in the time where everything aligns. Like I said, that might be the soul mate for the rest of this life, or it might not be. But we haven't met everybody that we're going to love, so stay open. If he is, it'll be proven. But just from what this said, no, ma'am. Let's see. Will my business take off soon? Jamie, God bless you in your business. Okay, it said that's technically a yes. Okay, Jamie, it was a little confusing though. I got to see what that's about. Okay. Okay. So, Jamie, yes. Oh, did this catch on fire? I mean, not catch on fire. Did I put it in the fire? Jamie, I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know if you're making candles, some online business. I don't know. Blowing glass. Whatever you're doing, you're going to get what you're asking for. But are you ready? Are you ready to fulfill all the orders? Are you ready if you go viral and you have to fulfill all the orders? Can you do that right now? Because it was a yes, but it was a clashing like a ooh. So I say get ready, Jamie. I don't know what you got to do. But get ready, get ready. And for Miss Lisa, God bless you. And Miss Jamie, God bless you, your business. Do you think I will move to another state? Miss Audrey. This is a yes, but the first thing I heard is if you want to. That's the first thing I heard. Do you want, if you want to. Just make the preparations. Will I be able to acquire the new investment property, Grounded Beauty? Okay. I lost what it was, so I can't fully say it because I'm missing a word. Okay. Let me ask the question again. Will Grounded Beauty acquire this new investment property? Okay. It's a yes. However, make sure that you're reading all the fine print on this. And I don't know why that's being emphasized. I don't know when you went into looking into this place, or I don't know if you have anything like on the line. I don't know if you put any money up. I don't know if you just, I don't know what stage you're in that process, but read all the details. And if you're looking to do it before August 11th, I would say wait till after the retrograde is done. Making large purchases, signing documents, I would suggest waiting till after then. But it's a yes, but that's an interesting yes. Yeah. I don't know. God bless you. But I tried. No, but I tried. But I need a computer to sign up. I'm sure it's the way. Thank you for the hearts, Miss Darlene. Miss Michelle, Darlene. I believe I am. Thank you so much. Okay. Yep. Just be ready, because when them orders start coming in, you're like, I got a regular job too. Oh my God, how am I going to be able to fulfill all these orders? Looking for purpose and stability. Well, I find it. I know it requires self-work. That's for sure. So let's see. Looking for purpose and stability. So will Rose find purpose and stability? Okay. I'm sorry, Rose. I don't know if 111 is significant for you, or like a Capricorn, or like a little girl or a child, but I just thought about my baby whose birthday is 111, who is obviously a Capricorn. And she she has this thing where she's Saturn, so she's so old, so she just act like she's an old lady. So she has a thing called where she's like, instead of saying absolutely, she say absolutely, and that's literally what I heard. Will you find purpose and stability? And I heard absolutely. Ooh, this is if you're here, I'm putting you on to some real stuff. Oh my God. Listen, he's a Taurus too. Gip, Big Gip from Goody Mob. This song is called Black Ice. If you are listening to my voice, type in Goody Mob, Goodie Mob, Black Ice. Touch what I never touched before, seen what I never seen before, woke up and seen the sun sky high, sky high. Oh, this some real Atlanta shit. Oh, you have got to listen to this Soul Food album. Oh my God, this is from the 90s. They was changed. Oh my God. Ignore if this is your vibe or not. Listen to the words. Oh. Seen what I never seen before. Woke up and seen the sun sky high, sky high. Touch what I never touched before. Seen what I never seen before. Woke up and seen the sun sky high. You gotta cut it. If you been here, you gotta cut it. Gip is a Taurus, and he from Atlanta. This group. Oh, you a Capricorn, Rose? Oh, that's crazy, Rose. Oh, you a Capricorn moon. Wow, I am too, actually. Yeah, I'm a Capricorn moon too. Sky high. This reading, God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, that's Big Boy. That's Outkast from Outkast. Some of y'all from Texas. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Powerful message. Let me get back to this Dowson Rods. Wow. Ooh, left eye. Left eye itching. What a powerful message. If you are just getting in here, you got to rewind it back. This is one for the books. Oh, and look how funny it was. I was just talking about 111 and it had to be like 111 on the clock when I asked. Let's see. I don't even know if I answered whoever question that was. Looking for purpose. Yeah. If y'all have a question, a yes or no question, you can ask it in the chat and then I'm going to use my Dowson rods. Of course, before I use the Dowson rods, and Dowson rods are used to find water. Like if you buy a farm or something and you want to find where the well is, Dowson rods are used for a water source. But we know water is emotion. These answer yes or no. But I also, before I see the answer on the rods, I hear something first. So if you got a question and you comfortable with it, ask in the chat. And then we'll see what we get. Sky high. With everyone. You said, I might have started a fight with everyone. Can we see the cards? Was starting a fight with everyone a good idea? Yes or no? Let me see if I understand. Was starting a fight with everyone. Oh, was starting a fight with everyone a good idea? Sup, dude? What's going on? What you fighting about, friend? Was starting a fight with everyone a good idea? Yes or no? All right, let's see what we get. Why you had to start it? We supposed to finish it. Sup, dude? Uh-oh. Your ego thought so, but the answer is no. Because it started to say yes, and then right before they crossed, it went, no. If we just saying yes or no, no. So I hope that answers your question. Was starting a fight with everyone a good idea? Miss Lady, should I try to start my healing business? Why y'all keep saying try? We don't like that for you, ma'am. We don't like to try. The answer to that, before I even do this, is how many nudges have you gotten to do it over your lifetime? How many nudges? When you think back to your child self, if you can remember, I don't know how far back you can remember, but have you always had nudges even then, which you didn't know what they were then, but now you're like, wow, I was like that back then? Yeah. How many nudges have you had in your lifetime? Now, of course, the preparation part, And make sure with this empath stuff, y'all, that we are clear that this is not for nothing can be for all, but for most empaths, it means that you grew up in a time or a place that was so uncertain you had to read people's microaggressions. You had to read the room. So for many empaths, you grew up in an abusive home, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, whatever type, unfortunately, sexually, just abusive or just uncertain conditions. So you learn how to read every cue. And that's also a gift, because that's the only way a healer can be a healer, is if they've had to heal themselves. So absolutely, if you just getting in here, rewind it back. It's worth it. There were tears shed. That's why I got on these glasses. Beautiful reading. So that's the answer that I heard first. Try again. Let's be this. Yes, Let's see. Yeah. It's just what it is. But it's not, like we said, if you were here earlier, it's not about you getting the job means someone else didn't get the job. From your perspective, it's great. The other person is probably crying. Just like when you didn't get the job, that means someone else did. Well, nowadays they doing these fake posts. Ain't nobody getting a damn job. They so weird. What's they called? Ghost postings or something like that. Anyway. But I can say it because I lived it. And that empath stuff, you only can feel it because you've had to all these years. So I always encourage people, if you set yourself up to be financially prepared, or you just move at the level financially that you can afford and not overdo it, it might mean you might only have 3 in stock when you first launch. Whatever, that we can't always start like Instagram worthy. We got to start where we are. And so I would say yes, and prepare yourself for, like, I think Jamie, prepare yourself for the influx of what being in alignment feels like. When you're in alignment, it just flows like the tides, or flows like the river rather. It just flows. Ooh, 6/18. That's the day my mom passed away. That's also and we got a yes. We got a major yes. And you have support as well. I remember this song. I never saw the video. And it's like I remember this Gold Link featuring Brent Faiyaz. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? Are you Apache? I've only known Apache and Comanche users. Oh no. I mean, I don't. I'm a gumbo of whatever the divine put me. I don't know any history about that, but who knows? I appreciate y'all being here, man. I hope you got something out of this. I hope it was whatever it needed to be for you. Truly, indeed. I love you, Taurus, man. I'm out of here, man. Make it count. 8/8. This portal is open for you. What you gonna do with it? You gonna barbecue or you gonna mildew? I really want to find that book for these cards. Why am I looking over there? It's definitely not over there. I just want to, I really want to pull a card. So I'm going to pull a card, but I don't know I'm just going to interpret it because I don't know where the book is. Did I mix these up? No. Let's see what we get. And we out of here, y'all. Rewind it back. Like the video. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus? Where is the book? That is actually kind of annoying me. Ain't nothing over there. I'm just like, did it fall? Is this 2 cards? I'm so hungry. True crossing over the fault line. the fault line and the castle. Yeah. Some of you might live in like bordering cities. Like my mom, for example, is from Columbus, Georgia. But her people were from Pike County, Alabama, which is like across the street, literally across the street. So when you're in Columbus, you see mostly Alabama tags. Some of you, and I know that's not a fault line, but some of you live on the edge, either bordering a state or another major city. It's a bite. It's a fine. Okay. All my ATL people, 2 Chainz. You got the castle here crossing over in elegance and abundance. It's some money, as we say. The young folks say money. That's money. Diamonds and pearls. Much love to you, Rose. You got diamonds, pearls, roses. Oh, Rose! Truly. Crossing over. Avoiding a catastrophe. Leaving, stepping over something right before everything is destroyed on the other side. Stepping over right in time before everything crumbles behind you. I'm telling y'all, if you, this, wow, Taurus. God bless you on a journey. Just stay strong. It ain't gonna always be a straight path. And it's gonna be a little bumpy. Just hold on. Bye, Taurus. Oh. You better imagine, but if we better go on the car. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I love y'all, man. Peace.